Welcome to another Replay Guy Hooray channel, otherwise known as the ARG channel. Tonight, Game 3 between the 1998 White Sox and the 1998 Texas Rangers. Rangers winning Game 1 2-1, and the White Sox winning Game 1 2-1, and then the Rangers, who were down 4-0 last night in the fourth inning, came back and won the game 5-4 to tie the series at 1-1. Tonight, the White Sox will be stormy and semi-dissonant. The Rangers are sunny and semi-harmony. The game is at Globe Life Park. It is a grass field, small and small for both sides of the plate. Home plate umpire will be Darryl Cousins. He is semi-lenient, semi-questionable. At first base, Terry Kraft, semi-lenient. Second base, it'll be Rich Garcia, lenient and questionable. And at third base, Rick Reed, semi-respected. In the pregame roles from the other night, Juan Gonzalez remains unhappy for tonight's game, and he is also the designated cold batter. And in breaking news, and while he was warming up before the game, John Burkett felt some pain in his shoulder. He is out of the game, and we have a surprise starter of Darren Oliver, who will be pitching this important game 3. And it'll be interesting to see how he holds out as Oliver comes in with a 6-7 record and a ungodly 6.53 earn run average. Let's take a look at the starting lineups for tonight. The designated hot batter and leading off will be Ray Durham at second base. Batting second, Mike Cameron, center field. Frank Thomas, the DH, batting third. Albert Bell in left field, batting cleanup. Robin Ventura, third base, batting fifth. Maglio Ordonez, the right fielder, batting sixth. Norton, the designated cold batter and playing first base, will be batting seventh. O'Brien is the catcher, and Caruso is the shortstop. On the mound, the left-hander Parquet, and he is a workman, semi-flash, semi-dynamic, and a prospect pitcher. For the Texas Rangers, Goodwin leading off, playing center field. McLemore at second base, batting second. Rusty Greer, the left fielder, batting third, the designated hot batter. Gonzalez, who is unhappy, is also the designated cold batter, playing right field, batting cleanup. Will the Thrill Clark at first base, batting fifth. Ivan Rodriguez, the catcher, batting sixth. Stevens, the DH, batting seventh. Elster, shortstop, batting eighth. And Tatis, the third baseman, batting ninth. On the mound, Darren Oliver. He is a struggler. He is a workman. He is semi-flash, semi-dynamic, and a semi-icon, and he is a left-hander. We expect the bullpens will be called upon early in this game, but again, the dice will decide that, and we are ready to go. Darren Oliver ready to make his surprise start here tonight in the all-important Game 3 to advance to the third round. And it's a 1-1-3. Is he ace or dynamic? He is semi-dynamic, and he is going to be dynamic, and that will be a ground out to first base. Unassisted, 1 out. Coming up, Mike Cameron, a 2-4-5. Is Cameron a hero? He is not, and he will pop out to second base, route number 2. And with that, we will go to the player experience chart. for Frank Thomas. A 1-4 is a prospect batter. He is not a prospect batter, and he is going to bloop a single into center field. And Thomas is on with 2 outs. That'll bring up Albert Bell, cleanup batter. And it's a 2-3-5. Is he eager? He is not eager. He will ground out to second base to end the inning. The White Sox do not score, and we go to the bottom of the first with no score. Leading off, Goodwin against Parquet. A 2-4-5. Is he a hero? Goodwin is a semi-hero. Did not get the decided eye. He will pop out to second base for out number 1. And for McLemore's at bat, we will go to the player experience chart. A 1-3. Is it a prospect pitcher? Parquet is a prospect pitcher, and that is going to be a base hit to right field for McLemore, just getting by the second baseman. And the Rangers have a runner on 1 out. Rusty Greer, the designated hot batter. And that is a 1-4-6. Is he flash? He is semi-flash. He got the decided eye. It is a strikeout unless Greer has a good eye. He does not. So Parquet gets his first strikeout of the game. And there are 2 outs. Runner on first. Juan Gonzalez up. 3-5-6. Are they the same? He's a lefty. Gonzalez is a right-handed batter, so no. Utility or sad sack? He is not. And that is going to be a single down the third base line. McLemore makes it over to third. And with 2 outs, the Rangers have runners on first and third. Clark coming up. And it's a 3-5-6. Is he the same? Parquet, again, being the left-hander. And Will Clark is a left-hander, and Parquet will get his second strikeout of the inning. And that will end the threat. The end of 1. No score. Top of the second inning. Robin Ventura leading off. A 1-2-5. Is he a struggler? He is a struggler. Crack, and it is a fence chart for Ventura. Ventura is a slugger. So we will look under the slugger column, and it is a 5. And that is a home run to deep left field. Robin Ventura has put the White Sox in front again. All 3 games, the White Sox have taken the early lead on a home run. First 2 games, they were 2-run homers. Tonight, a solo homer by Ventura. And that will bring up Ordonez. A 1-3-6. Is he an ace pitcher? No. Whiffer or cold? He is neither one of those. We have infield drama. 1-1. Is the pitcher iron? He is not iron. And he's going to make a stab at the mound for an easy ground out. So that is going to be a 1-3 and 1 out. Norton coming up. Designated cold batter. And it's a 2-3-4. Is he a hot batter? He is not, and he will pop out to third base. 2 outs. And that will bring up O'Brien. A 2-4-6. Is he a control pitcher? No. Eager or sad sack for O'Brien? He is eager, and he will pop out to third base. So after the leadoff homer by Ventura, Oliver settles down, and we have played an inning and a half. It is 1-0 White Sox. Coming up here in the bottom of the second for the Rangers, Ivan Rodriguez. And that is a 2-4-5. Is he a hero? He is not, and he will pop out to second base for out number 1. And we will go to the player experience chart for Stevens. A 2-6. Icon pitcher, no. And that is going to be a single just over the second baseman's head. And Stevens is on with a third hit for the Rangers tonight. 1 out, and that will bring up Kevin Elster. A 2-2-6, and the runner is thrown out, picked off at first base. A 1-3 pickoff, and there are 2 outs. Caught Stevens leaning the wrong way, and he was able to make the good move, as most left-handers do have, and he picks off Stevens. So out number 2, Elster. A 5-5-6. He is not an ace. Is Elster a sad sack? He is not, and that is a double to right field. And that pickoff probably cost the Rangers a run there. So with 2 outs, a runner on second base, Tatis coming up. And it's a 1-3-5. And we are going to the ballpark quality chart. And we have a grass field, and it is small from both sides of the plate. So Tatis with a 1-4. Is it a small ballpark? Fan in the bleachers celebrates catch of home run ball. Other parks, home offense. Outfield makes a play. It is a home run, a 2-run homer for Fernando Tatis. And the Texas Rangers have now taken a 2-1 lead. The 5th hit by the Texas Rangers off of Parquet, and it'll bring up the top of the order, Goodwin. And it's a 2-5-6. Is he a struggler? No. Champion or patient? He is neither one. We have infield drama. 3-6. Is the third baseman gold? Ventura is gold, and he is going to make the play. A 5-3 out. But a 2-run homer by Tatis has put the Texas Rangers up 2-1 at the end of 2 innings. And for Caruso's at bat, we are going to the team chemistry chart. And that's a 2-3. It's a pitching team harmony. Well, they are semi-harmony. It did not get the decided eye, and that will be a leadoff walk for Caruso. And the top of the order coming up, Durham, the designated hot batter, grounded to first base, his first at bat. It's a 2-2-3. Slugger or utility? He's a semi-slugger. He did not get the decided eye, and that's going to be a single to left field. Caruso stops at second, and the first 2 runners are on here with no outs. Cameron up. He popped up to second base, his first at bat. It's a 1-5-5. Is Cameron a home run king? He is not, and he will fly out to center field for out number one. Frank Thomas coming up. He singled in the first. A 1-2-4. Is he a control pitcher? No. Is he eager? Frank Thomas is not eager, and he is going to walk. And with one out, the bases are loaded for the White Sox. And Albert Bell stepping in, 0 for 1. So the big out here for Oliver. And it is a 4-4-5. Is he a workman? He is a workman, and that is a double to right field. Let's make sure. Okay. And that is going to clear the bases. A bases loaded clearing double for Albert Bell, and the White Sox have regained the lead 4-2. And there's action in the bullpen for the Texas Rangers as expected. Oliver struggling here. Ventura coming up, hit a home run his first at bat. And it's a 1-3-5. And we are going to go to the balks and bogeys chart. And it's a 4-5. Prospect catcher makes poor pitch call. Rodriguez is not a prospect. Otherwise, the bat continues. So Ventura will get to swing again. And it is a 3-45. Iron catcher, no good eye. Ventura does not have good eye, and he will strike out. Out number 2. And Ordonez coming up. And that's a 1-2-5. Is he a struggler? He is a struggler, and that is going to be a fence chart for Ordonez. Ordonez is a semi-slugger. We will roll the dice here to see. He will be a slugger, and that is going to be a home run for Maglio Ordonez, a 2-run shot. And the White Sox now lead 6-2. A little behind here on the scoreboard. Sorry about that. That clears the bases, and Oliver looking to get out of this inning. It's a 2-5-6, and that is going to be a base hit for Norton. And the inning continues. Up comes O'Brien. A 4-5-5. Is he flash? He is semi-flash. No, did not get the decided eye. O'Brien is not a home run king, and he will ground out unassisted at first base. But 9 men come to the plate, 5-run score, and the White Sox have a 6-2 lead. And that will be it for Darren Oliver, as he's going to go 3 innings. A new pitcher will be in the 4th. We go to the bottom of the 3rd. Parquet now with a 6-2 lead, facing McLemore, who singled his first at bat. And it's a 1-3-4. The gold catcher, no. Champion, McLemore is not a champion, and we have outfield drama. A 1-6 is a right fielder stoic. The right fielder is not stoic, and that is a line out to right field for out number 1. Stepping into the plate will be Rusty Greer, designated hot batter. 0 for 1, a 1-5-6. Is he a whiffer? He is not, and we have outfield drama. And it's a 3-5. Left fielder gold. The left fielder is Albert Bell. He is not gold. And that is going to drop in for a double. So Greer with a double. And with 1 out, Texas with a runner in scoring position. We will go to the team chemistry chart for Gonzalez. Gonzalez singled his first at bat. He is the designated cold batter, and he is unhappy. 4-6. Pitching team dissonant. Well, they are semi-dissonant. The decided eye says yes, and he is going to walk Gonzalez. There's runners on first and second, and 1 out. So the Texas Rangers trying to mount a rally here, down 6-2. Last game they were down 4 runs and came back and won. Clark coming up, and he rolls a 4-4-6. We do not have a star pitcher. Sad sack, utility, or patient. No, that is a single to right field. Greer is going to score. Gonzalez over to third. And the score is now 6-3, White Sox. So here come the Rangers. Still 1 out. Runners on first and third. Rodriguez coming up. A 1-2-2. Is he a workman? He is a workman, and that is a single to center field. Gonzalez scores. Clock will stop at second. And it is now a 6-4 game. Well, we told you both starting pitchers were not very good, and against these two very good hitting teams, it's showing. And actually, Parquet now is a double struggler with 1 out, and runners on first and second. One more batter. They're going to go to Stevens, who singled his first time up. And it's a 2-3-4. We have runners on base, late drama. 5-6 is the catcher Gold. He is not, and it is going to be a wild pitch. The runners will move up. And that is going to be it. This Parquet is going to come out. He goes 2 1/3 innings. And coming in for the Chicago White Sox, it's going to be Scott Air. He is a starting pitcher. Lefty. He is a semi-struggler. He is semi-flash, semi-wild, semi-dynamic, and a semi-prospect. So, again, his quality is not the greatest. But he will have the ace quality for this first batter, with runners on second and third. See if he can take advantage of that. And it's a 4-4-5. Is he a workman? He is is not a workman. Is Stevens patient? He is not, and that is going to be a ground out to first base unassisted. Clark is going to score. The runners will move up. Clark scores, and Rodriguez moves to third. And the Rangers have come back with 3 runs here in the bottom of the third, and it is now a 6-5 game. So we've seen 8 runs scored here in the second inning. Both starters are gone, as we kind of thought would happen. Air will be facing Elster, who doubled his first at bat. A 345 iron catcher, and he is not, I don't have an iron catcher, good eye. Elster does not have a good eye, and he will strike out to end the inning. 3 runs come in. We have played 3 innings. The Chicago White Sox up 6-5. And for the Texas Rangers, they are going to bring in a new pitcher. And that pitcher is going to be Bobby Witt. Also a starter. He's a right-hander. He's a struggler, workman, and semi-dynamic, and an icon pitcher. So let's see what happens in this wild game here. 6-5 at the end of 3. Caruso leading off. He walked, scored a run. And it's a 2-4-6. Is he a control pitcher? No. Eager or sad sack? And Caruso he is eager. And he will pop out to third base for out number 1. Durham coming up. He is 1 for 2, scored a run. A 2-6-6. Is he the leadoff batter? He is the leadoff batter. And he's going to single to center field for his second hit of the game. And we go to the second batter, Cameron, who is 0 for 2. And it's a 1-2-3. Both flash and fresh. Nope. And that's going to be a ground out to short. And that is going to be a 6-4-3 double play to end the inning. No runs. The score remains White Sox 6, the Rangers 5. Witt comes in and does a nice job. Got air. Looking at his second inning of relief, we'll be facing Tatis, who had a 2-run homer in the second. And that's a 1-3-5. And we will go to the box and bogey chart. And it's a 2-3. It's a balk. Runners advance. Well, there's nobody on, so we will roll again for Tatis. And it's a 1-1-3. Is he an ace or dynamic? He is semi-dynamic. Got the decided eye. It's going to be a ground out to first. 1 out. Goodwin coming up. 0 for 2. A 2-3-6. DB control or dynamic? He is semi-dynamic, so no. Is the pitcher batting? No, and that is going to be a walk. Goodwin. With a walk, trots down to first base with 1 out. McLemore is up. He is 1 for 2. A 2-4-5. Is he a hero? He is not, and that is going to be a pop out to second base. out number 2. And for Greer, who is 1 for 2 with a double, we will go to the player experience chart. 3-6, prospect pitcher. He's a semi-prospect, did not get the decided eye, and that will be a fly out to left. So we played 4 innings, and the score is the Chicago White Sox 6, the Texas Rangers 5. Top of the 5th inning, second inning for Bobby Witt, facing Thomas, who is 1 for 1, a single and a walk. Run scored. A 1-2-2. Is he a workman pitcher? He is, and that's a single to Thomas. So Thomas picks up his second hit. He's been on base 3 times. He is 2 for 2. Albert Bell coming up. Had a bases loaded double back in the 3rd inning to clear the bases. He is 1 for 2. A 1-3-3. Is Albert Bell a slugger? He's a semi-slugger. Did not get the decided eye. It's a fly out to left field deep. Right to the wall. But Greer was able to make the catch, and that ends Albert Bell's at bat. 1 out. Just missing the home run. Up comes Robin Ventura. He got the scoring going tonight with a solo homer back in the 2nd inning. A 4-4-6. Is he a star pitcher? He is not a star pitcher. And sad sack, utility, or patient for Ventura. Neither one of those. And he will single to right field. Thomas hurries over to third base. And there are runners on first and third, and 1 out. And that will bring up Maglio Ordonez. He had a 2-run homer his last at bat. He is 1 for 2. It's a 3-5-6. Ordonez is a right-handed batter. And Witt is a right-handed pitcher, and that is going to be a big strikeout for Witt. Out number 2. And Norton, the designated Cole batter, comes up. He is 1 for 2. Runners on first and third. A 3-5-5. Is he a struggler? Bobby Witt, unfortunately, is a struggler, and that is a single to left field. Thomas trots in from third base. Ventura goes to third base, and Norton, the designated Cole batter, is now 2 for 3. And the score now is 7-5 White Sox. 2 outs here for Bobby Witt. It's a 4-6-6. Control pitcher. No. Home run king or slugger. O'Brien is neither one of those, and that is going to be a ground out to second to end the inning. But the White Sox do pick up a run, and they have extended the lead to 7-5 as we go to the bottom of the 5th. For Bobby Witt, that will be it. There'll be a new pitcher for the Rangers in the 6th inning. Scott Air starting his 3rd inning of relief. And he is facing Gonzalez, who is 1 for 1 with a walk. A 4-5-6. Is he patient? He is not, and that is a fly out to center field. 1 out. We go to the team chemistry chart. For Clark, who is 1 for 2, an RBI. 3-5. It's a pitching team dissonant. They are semi-dissonant. The decided eye says yes, and that is going to be Base hit for Clark, his second hit of the game. And with one out, Clark is at first base for Rodriguez. Rodriguez is 1 for 2. A 1.45. Is he a struggler pitcher? He's a semi-struggler, but did not get the decided eye. And that is going to be a ground out to third base. It's going to be a 5-4-3 double play to end the inning. And at the end of 5, it is 7-5 White Sox. New pitcher coming in for Texas. Let's see who that is going to be. It looks like Eric Gunderson is going to come in. Gunderson is a lefty. He is a semi-struggler. He is semi-flash. He is control, semi-dynamic, and he's an icon pitcher. So Gunderson comes in. He will be facing Caruso, who is 0 for 1 with a walk. And it's a 3-4-6. Is Caruso eager? He is. And he will fly out to center field. 1 out. Top of the order, Durham, the designated hot batter, 2 for 3. A 2-3-3. He's a star pitcher. He is not. Is Durham a slugger? He's a semi-slugger. The decided eye says he is. And that is a deep fly ball to left field, and it is out of here. And Ray Durham extends the White Sox lead to 8-5. So Durham with 3 hits, 3 for 4, 1 out. Cameron coming up. He is 0 for 3. A 1-2-4 control pitcher. He is a control pitcher. And he will ground out to short for out number 2. That will bring up Thomas, who is 2 for 2 with a walk. He has scored 2 runs. And it's a 3-3-4. Ace or star pitcher. No, Thomas is not a sad sack. And he is going to single to left field. A third hit for Frank Thomas. He is now 3 for 3. And that will bring up Albert Bell, who is 1 for 3. A bases clearing double in the third inning. A 1-3-6. Ace pitcher, no. Whiffer or cold. Bell is neither one of those, and it's going to be infield drama. A 4-6 is the shortstop, Gold. He is not, and it's going to be an error on the shortstop, an E6 on Elster. And the inning is going to continue with 2 outs here for Gunderson. Should have been out of the inning here. Facing Ventura, who is 2 for 3. And it's a 2-5-6. Is he a struggler? He's a semi-struggler. Didn't get the decided eye. Champion or patient for Ventura? He is neither one of those. It's infield drama again. 2-4 is a second baseman, Gold. He is not. And he is going to bobble it. And we have back-to-back errors by Texas. And that loads the bases with 2 outs. Gunderson, unfortunately, the victim here. With 2 outs, he should have been out of this inning. He's now facing Ordonez. He now becomes a full struggler as 3 batters in a row. He was a semi-struggler. Oops. And it's a 2-3-6. TB control or dynamic? No. Pitcher's not batting, and that is going to be a walk. Thomas comes in with the 9th run. That is an unearned run. And the score now is 9-5, and the bases are still loaded. Gunderson trying to get out of this, facing Norton, the designated cold batter, who is 2 for 3. A 2-2-4. Pitching at home, he is, and it's a pop-up to short. But the White Sox have come up with 2 runs here and take a 9-5 lead heading to the bottom of the 6th inning. That will be it for Gunderson. So 1 inning for him. Now, Ire, who has come in relief, will be going for. Well, actually, they are going to make a change. They are going to take Scott Ire out. He goes 2 2/3 innings. And the new pitcher for the White Sox is going to be Howery. Howery is a star. He is flash. He is semi-control, semi-dynamic, and he is a prospect pitcher. And he is a right-hander. So Howery coming in with a 9-5 lead. And he is facing Stevens, who is 1 for 2. A 1-3-4 gold catcher. He is not a gold catcher champion. Stevens is not a champion, and that is outfield drama. And it's a 2-4. Is a center fielder gold. Cameron is gold, and he's going to make a sensational catch out in center field for out number 1, robbing Stevens of a base hit. And we go to the team chemistry chart for Elster. 4-4. Pitching team dissonant. Well, they're semi-dissonant. And it's going to be a deep fly ball to center field for out number 2. And Tatis coming up. He had a 2-run homer back in the 2nd inning to put the Rangers ahead 2-1 at that point. It is a 5-6-6. Does he have a good eye? Tatis does not have a good eye, and he will strike out to end the inning. A 1-2-3 inning for Howery. And that ends the inning. We played 6. The White Sox on top by a score of 9-5. Okay, Texas throwing out another new pitcher. And in this case, it is going to be Patterson. Dan Patterson is a semi-workman. He is semi-flash, semi-control, semi-dynamic. He's a semi-prospect and a right-hander. So Patterson will come in and he will face O'Brien, who is 0 for 3. A 5-6-6. And that is going to be a strikeout. He strikes out O'Brien for the first out here in the 7th inning. 1 out. Caruso up 0 for 2. He has walked and scored a run. A 4-5-6. Is he patient? He is not, and he will fly out to center field Out number 2. And we go to the team chemistry chart for Durham, who is 3 for 4. 2, 3. Pitching team harmony. They are semi-harmony. Did not get the decided eye. And Durham is going to walk. So he's been on base 4 times tonight with 5 at bats with 2 outs. Up comes Cameron, who is 0 for 4. And that is a 1-3-5. Blue die means we are going to the umpire trot with a runner on first base. And it's a 2-6. Is it a respected umpire at home? No. So it is going to be a double for Cameron, and Ray Durham is going to score all the way from first to make the score now 10-5. So the first 2 batters were out, and now the next 2 batters have walked, and then a double by Cameron. Patterson looking to get out of this inning, 2 outs. A 1-4-4. Is he flash? He is semi-flash. He did get it. It's a strikeout. But we have to look at the umpire, and is he? It is Daryl Cousins. He is semi-lenient, semi-questionable, and that is going to be a walk instead of a strikeout. Thomas has been on all 5 times. He's walked twice, singled 3 times. Incredible. And up comes Bell, who is a 1 for 4. Patterson trying to get out of this inning. A 1-2-2. Is he a workman? He's a semi-workman. Didn't get it. Champ or whiffer? Is Bell a champion or whiffer? He's a semi-champion. Did not get it, so it'll be a line out to third base, but another run in, and we go to the bottom of the 7th. The White Sox now lead 10-5. Howery still on the mound, coming out for his 2nd inning. Will face Goodwin, who is 0 for 2 with a walk. It's a 1-2-6. Is he fresh? He is semi-fresh. The decided I says yes. And that is a line out to second base for out number 1. McLemore up. He is 1 for 3. A 1-3-5. We are going to the umpire chart. Blue 1. And it's a 4-4. Respected umpire at first base. First base umpire is Terry Kraft. He is not respected, and that will be an out. Ground out for McLemore. 2 down. Greer coming up. 1 for 3. A 1-1-5. Is he fresh? He is semi-fresh. Did not get the decided eye. Home run king or sad sack for Greer. He is neither, and he is going to double to left field, his 2nd double of the night. And with 2 outs, that will bring up Juan Gonzalez, who was 1 for 2 with a walk and a run scored. A 3-4-5. Iron catcher, no. Is he a good eye? Gonzalez does not have it, and he will strike out to end the inning. No runs at the end of 7. The White Sox lead 10-5. That will be it for Howery. He will be a new pitcher for the White Sox in the eighth. And we are going to have a new pitcher for Texas. And it will be Crabtree coming in. He is a semi-star. He is semi-flash, semi-control, semi-dynamic. So Crabtree will come in here in the eighth inning. And the first batter he will face will be Ventura. Ventura is 2 for 4. A 4.56. Is he patient? Ventura is not patient, and he will fly out to center field for out number 1. And we are going to the team chemistry chart for Ordonez, who is 1 for 3 with a home run. 2-6. Is the batting team harmony? No, they are not, and he will ground out to second base for out number 2. And that will bring up Norton, designated core batter, who is 2 for 4. And it's a 1-1-2. Is he flash? He is semi-flash. He got the decided eye, and that is a strikeout of Norton. No runs. We go to the bottom of the eighth. The White Sox still hold a 10-5 lead over the Rangers. And the new pitcher for the White Sox here in the eighth inning will be Keith Falk. He is flash, semi-control, semi-dynamic, and he's a semi-prospect. So Falk coming in here in the eighth inning, facing Clark, who is 2 for 3. A 1-2-3, both flash and fresh. He is that, and that is a strikeout. Keith Falk with a strikeout, 1 out. Rodriguez coming up. He is 1 for 3. A 2.66. And he will fly out to right field quickly. 2 outs for Falk. Stevens comes up. And it's a 4.56. Is he patient? He is not, and he will fly out to center field. A 1-2-3 inning. We go to the ninth. The White Sox, a 10-5 lead. And we will go to the team chemistry chart for the next batter. Crabtree will come out and pitch his second inning of relief. And we are doing the team chemistry chart here in the top of the ninth for O'Brien, who is 0 for 4. 6-6. Is the batting team harmony? No, they are not. And he will strike out 0 for 5. For O'Brien, 1 out. Up comes Caruso. He is 0 for 3, a walk and a run scored. 1-3-3. Is he a slugger? Caruso is not a slugger. He will fly out to left field for out number 2. Up comes Durham, who is 3 for 4 with a walk. And it's a 4-4-6. Is he a star pitcher? Crabtree is a semi-star. He got the decided eye, and it's a ground out to second base. That ends the inning. We're going to the bottom of the ninth. Last chance for the Texas Rangers. It's a trail 10-5 here in Texas. And Folk will stay on. Pitch here in the bottom of the ninth. He's facing Elster, who is One for three with a double. It's a 3-3-5. Is he a sad sack? Elster is not a sad sack, and he is going to single to right field, a base hit. He is stoic, so he will not steal. But the Rangers looking to get something going here. With no outs, runner on first. Tatis up, 1 for 3, a 2-run homer. A 4-5-6. Is he patient? He is not, and he will fly out to center field for out number 1. Team chemistry chart for Goodwin. A 4-5. Batting team harmony. Their semi harmony got the decided eye, and that is going to be a walk. So Falk getting in a little bit of trouble here. It looks like they are going to get some action going on in the bullpen. They don't want this game to get out of hand. 1 out, McLemore up, runners on first and second, and it's a 3-4-4. Is Falk a prospect pitcher? He's a semi-prospect. The decider die says yes. It is a well-hit ball, fent for McLemore, and McLemore is a scrapper. So he's not going to hit a home run. We know that. And it's a base hit to load the bases up. And just like that, it is bases loaded, 1 out. Greer coming up. He is 2 for 4 with 2 doubles. And it's a 3-3-6, ace or dynamic. He is semi-dynamic, and that is going to be, we got the decided eye, so it's going to be a fly out to center field. And let's see, as long as Elster is not stoic, he will score, but he does not. So the ball was not hit deep enough, and being down 5 runs, it wasn't worth taking the chance. 2 outs. And we are going to player experience chart for Gonzalez. Gonzalez 1 for 3. And it's a 2-3. Prospect pitcher. Well, he's semi-prospect this time. He did not get the decided eye, so he will stay semi-prospect. And that's going to be a ground out, game-ending play to second base. And the Chicago White Sox have pulled up a mini upset in this round, beating the Texas Rangers 10-5. The Chicago White Sox were 80-82, so a sub 500 team, and they are going to advance to the third round. The White Sox with 10 runs on 13 hits and no errors. The Texas Rangers 5 runs, 12 hits, and 2 errors. The Rangers had 5 runs after 3 innings, but the bullpen of the White Sox shut down the Rangers and have won the series 2-1, and they will move on in this tournament. Uh, Tomorrow we will go back into the National League, and that will be a number, I believe, a 5. Let's see who that matchup is going to be. Before I say something I'm totally wrong, that matchup tomorrow is going to be the 5-8 matchup. It's going to feature the 1973 Dodgers against the 1973 New York Mets. The Dodgers will host that series. That will be tomorrow for game 1. But for now, we are going to end the night. Again, the Chicago White Sox have beaten the Texas Rangers 10-5 to win the series 2-1, and they will move on and see how they do. They're 80 and 82, but they have now advanced to the third round. Once again, I'd like to thank everybody for watching. Please hit that subscribe button if you haven't, and make sure you hit that like button. And we will see you tomorrow night. I hope everyone has a good one. We'll see you. Bye bye.